Why didn't God stop the bullet that killed Charlie Kirk? Why didn't God stop the bullet that killed Dr. Martin Luther King? Why didn't God stop the bullet that killed John F. Kennedy? Why didn't God stop the bullet that killed Robert Kennedy? I do not know. I do know that God has created a world where we have free will, where there's cause and effect. And if you aim a gun at a person and pull the trigger, and if there's a bullet in that gun, it's inevitably going to come somewhere near that person who you're aiming the gun at. That's because God limited his power by giving you and me a free will. And we can abuse that free will by killing and murdering each other. And that is horrendous. God limited his power. Remember that. God does not approve of assassination. God does not approve of murder. God warns us repeatedly. You murder people, you will be judged for it. And many followers of Christ forgive the murderers of their loved ones because they know that God will judge, because God is fair. And at the end of human history, there will be a day of judgment, and we will all answer to God for the wrong that we've done. Christ bled and died on a cross to forgive us. It's time to repent, to ask Christ for forgiveness, and to allow God's love and his grace and his truth to change our hearts.
It's fascinating how we don't realize typically that there's a great ripple effect to suffering. We think suffering, that's just the end of our existence here, so it's a really tragic thing. Yes, it's obviously tragic, but even Charlie himself talked about how life is but the blink of an eye. He had that perspective when he was in his 20s. Now, if you have that perspective on suffering, which is a healthy perspective, because if life's going to last for eternity, then this life really is but the blink of an eye. If you have that perspective, then you can look at suffering and even say, it's a good thing. It gets me closer to God, closer to eternity. And then the ripple effect of, what did Charlie go from, something like 3 or 4 million followers to over 12 million? There's a ripple effect of the message being passed down that God continues to use the tragedy itself, saying the tragedy is bad in and of itself, but that there can be great good that even comes from it.